Chapter 55, Sound of Silence. The title card has a ton of noise going on over the intro music, such as objects breaking and crashing, dog barking, cat yowling, Lewin laughing, and Lola and Lana yelling. Enter Lincoln, who is holding a new comic book. Lincoln kicks off shoes off. Takes off shirt removed. Removes belt and drops pants. Be gone. Enters room hoo. It's New Comic Wednesday. And there's no better way to read comics than in my undies. Ultra rare comic? Check. Optimal reading attire? Check. Puts on gloves, comic protection? Check. Well-deserved and much desired peace and quiet? Check. However, Lucy is on his bed's headboard. Lucy, I have to tell you about this dream I had last night. Lincoln yelps at her presence. Lincoln, I'd love to hear it, but as you can see, I'm Lucy, so I'm hanging out in this coffin, and all of a sudden, Lincoln knows she won't stop and goes under the grown-up table to read his comic. Lincoln, peace and quiet? Check. Again. But suddenly, a lizard comes crawling over his comic. Lana, Izzy, where are you? Lincoln screams and hits his head under the table. Lincoln, ow. Lana looks under the table. There you are. Oh, hey, Lincoln. I see you met my new lizard, Izzy. Wanna pet him? Lincoln glares at her and moves to the house's vents. Lincoln, growing irritated, peace and quiet. Check. Again. All of a sudden, Luna plays a really loud guitar riff and causes Lincoln to fall out of the vent and into her room. Luna, nice stage dive, bro. Continues playing, making Lincoln shake over the noise's vibrations. Lincoln is now in a dark place where only his eyes can be shown. Lincoln, starting to lose it finally, peace and quiet. Check. Again. Turns on a flashlight. It is revealed that he is reading in the garbage can outside, and Lewin lifts up the lid with a garbage bag. Lewin, oh, hey, Lincoln. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Laughs. I would talk trash, but I refuse. Laughs again as Lincoln just rolls the garbage can away in frustration. Now we're both on a roll. Laughs some more and bangs the lid on her, walks into the living room picking trash off him. Lainey is seen reading a book with Penny. Lincoln, are you alright? Lincoln, how can I be? There's no place in this house where I can read without any interruption. Penny, I know, big bro. It's very hard. Lainey, well, here's Chew. Lincoln, is it too much to ask for a little peace and quiet so that a guy can read his comic in his undies? Walks over to the sofa to sit down, to the viewers. Sadly, when you've got 13 sisters, it's almost impossible to get a moment's peace. An ad comes on TV. Announcer, do you find it almost impossible to get a moment's peace? Lincoln, exasperated, yes. Suddenly intrigued, wait. Yes. Announcer, then you need the Noise Be Gone 2000 earbuds. With 12 different soothing sounds, tune out that noisy world and enjoy a little me time. Only $19.95. Call now. Lincoln, sold. Goes around looking for some of his money he has been saving up in various places he would keep it, and gets the exact total he needs and gets on the phone with customer service. Same-day delivery? How much more is that? As he's told, he gets out some more money and has enough for the same-day delivery. Yet, let's do it. Asterisk. In just a short amount of time, a delivery drone comes by with Lincoln's package. Lincoln answers the door and picks up his package. Lincoln, Noise Be Gone 2000. Take my money. Hands the drone the amount due. The amount is too much for the drone to lift and it crashes down on the porch. Lincoln opens up the butts and puts them in while seeing the ruckus his sisters are causing. Lincoln, Noise Be Gone. Presses buttons on butts and suddenly gets a wind chime sound over his sister's commotion. Tries other settings like trickling water, chirping birds, and waves crashing and is relieved. Goodbye, pesky, noisy sisters. Hello, me time. Lori comes in to talk to Lincoln about something, but since Lincoln's earbuds have cancelled out her dialogue, it is unknown what she is telling him. Lincoln, not paying attention whatever you say, sis. Next, Luna comes in to show off a rocking solo, but Lincoln doesn't hear it. Lincoln, ignoring cool jams. Finally, Lana and Izzy come in and Lana has something to tell Lincoln, but she is muted out like Lori and Luna. Lincoln, too focused, you know it, girl. Takes butts off as Lana leaves. Noise be gone. You are awesome. Me, Very and Aline come in. Me, hey Lincoln. Lincoln, oh hey guys. Very, what are you doing? Lincoln, I was reading comics in my underwear. I bought these noise-canceling earbuds. Lincoln shows them to us. See? Me, I've heard about those. They really work. Lincoln, when I put them on, I hear wind chimes, a peaceful pond, the ocean, and more. Me, that's like a white noise machine in the form of earbuds. Lincoln, that's kinda what it is. Aline, you need peace and quiet when reading comics? You and I are alike. Lincoln. My brother Derek bugs me whenever I read about dinosaurs. Lincoln, that's too coincidental. Very, where's Linka? Lincoln, downstairs playing video games. Me, Eddie is with Lewin, so we wanted to come and see you like always. Lincoln, that's fine. Me, can we come with and see if these work? Lincoln, sure. So, why stop at comics? Puts them back on, let the quiet times roll. While working on a model plane with Eddie and Lewin telling some of her comedy material. Funny. Funny stuff. Me, to Eddie, just so you know, he's not ignoring you. He only wants some peace and quiet. He bought these really cool white noise earbuds that tune out all the noise. He just wants some time to himself. Eddie, that's understandable. I had a lot of noise problems back in Peach Creek and it was not pleasant. Lewin, thank you for telling us this, JD. It sure is noisy in here. Rimshot and laughs. Get it? Me, Very, Aline and Eddie laugh. Me, good one, Lewin. Eddie, laughs. I got it. Raven was with them too. Raven, laughs. Noisy. Laughs. I just got it. Lincoln, while me, Very, Aline, and Linka play video games with him and Lynn is watching. You betcha, Lynn Arino. While working on a magazine puzzle, we walk by Lucy. Past Lenny. I hear that. Across Lisa, who is holding some beakers. Absolutely. Goes into his room to shoot some hoops. Lainey comes in and I tap Lincoln on the shoulder and he turned off the earbuds and looked at her. Lainey, hey, Lincoln. I know you find it tough to find a moment's peace in this house, and don't get me wrong, I know what that's like, so I just want you to know that you can come to me for some quiet time. Lincoln, thanks Lainey. I appreciate that. Lainey, you're welcome. Hey, maybe you can help me with my hobbies. Tomorrow morning sound good? Lincoln, sure. Lainey, thanks, Lincoln. Walks off. Aline, Lainey is a great sister. Me, oh yeah. She's the voice of reason for the Louds. Aline, I heard that she beat up a kid and got him expelled for terrorism. Very, yeah. She beat up an insane lunatic and got him put away. Lincoln, his name was Chandler Henderson. He was a very popular kid at my school. Me, he was also a psychotic sociopath. He hated the entirety of Royal Woods Elementary with a terrifying vendetta, and he tried to hurt a lot of our friends. He had his birthday party held at the sewage center. We didn't go. Very. Next he tried to throw a party at the nuclear power plant. But we stopped that. Lincoln, lastly, we got Lainey to stand up to him and she beat him up bad and we inadvertently made him spill the beans about his evil plans. He was going to start a fire in the science lab and burn down the school and make us take the blame. But luckily that didn't happen. Aline, whoa. When you said he was insane you weren't kidding. Lensko walks in. Lensko, I heard about that. You guys are true heroes. Well. It was an accidental heroic deed. We had no idea that he was going to pull something that heinous. Lincoln, me neither. Lincoln, we're going to the kitchen to get some water. Do you want us to get you anything? Lincoln, no thank you. Very. Aline and Lensko leave the room and Lola comes in to talk to Lincoln about something important, but thanks to the buds, he can't understand her. What Lola's talking about is worrying her, but he just tunes her out more. Lincoln, asterisk. Bedtime. Very and Aline are in our sleeping bags ready for bed. Lincoln takes buds off. Thanks for a silent day, guys. Polishes them. You're my new best buds. Puts them away and awaits to use them again tomorrow. Night. Lincoln, night guys. I sense something. In my head I sense a disturbance in the force. It's probably nothing. We go to sleep. Asterisk. The next morning. Lola barges into Lincoln's room. Lincoln screams and falls out of bed. I am in a sleeping bag on the floor. Oh, morning Lola. You need help setting up another beauty pageant practice run? Lola, no thank you JD, but thanks for offering. But Lincoln, don't forget you promised to do that thing for me by 3 o'clock today. Lincoln, obviously confused, notices his earbuds are on the floor and quickly hides them. Lola, suspiciously irked, you didn't forget, did you? Lincoln, chuckles, of course I didn't forget, Lola. I notice Very and Aline's sleeping bags are empty. Where's Very and Aline? Lola, good, because you wouldn't want to make me mad. Oh. Very and Aline are in the kitchen eating breakfast JD. Thank you Lola. Lola, you're welcome. Walks off. Lincoln, worried now, what did I promise? Enter Lynn. Lynn, hey, Lincoln. Lincoln, hey, Lynn. You don't happen to know what I promised? Lynn grabs him, come on, it's go time. Lincoln, for what? Me and Lensko follow them and Lily accompanies us. Lynn takes him out into the backyard and we arrive seconds later. Lincoln, Lynn, what's happening? Lynn, hi-ya. Hits Lincoln with a drop kick but I block it. You have a great kick, Lynn. But what's all this about? Lynn, thanks. Practicing my kickboxing. HU8H. Yesterday, you said you'd be my sparring partner. Throws more kicks at me and I block them. Remember? Hi-ya. I guess I did. Lynn delivers a powerful kick to me but I block it. Lincoln, so, do you know where Lola went today? Lynn hits me with another powerful kick but I block it. Nope. Why? Lincoln, well, I guess I promised to do something for her, but I sort of forgot what it is. Lynn jumps over me and punches him, but Lincoln blocks it. What? You'd better remember. You know what happens when you make Lola mad. Did I ever tell you about the pudding incident? Lincoln, no. Pudding incident? What happened? Flashback to the pudding incident. Lola notices there's no more pudding in the fridge and Lynn has the last cup. So, you ate the last pudding, hey. Lynn, realizing, oh, did I? I don't know. Guess so. Lola, with a demonic grin on her face, oh, that's okay. Later, as Lynn is getting ready for bed, she notices something under her blanket, lifts it up, and discovers that Lola popped her soccer ball with a soft knife and screams in horror. End flashback. Me, Lola popped your soccer ball with a soft knife and hid it under your covers? Lincoln, terrified, and all because you ate the last pudding. Lynn, suddenly calm. Yep. Now stay focused. Hiya. Kicks Lincoln right into her soccer goalie net. Goal. Runs off. Lincoln, you. Very. You alright, Lincoln? Lincoln, yet. Enter Lenny. Lenny, Lincoln, come on. I need you. Lincoln, for what? Lenny, don't be a dope. We talked about this tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. Lynn seems content about this. Me, Linka and Lily follow them. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. In Lenny's room, Lenny is using Lincoln as a mannequin for a new design. Me, Very, Aline, Linka and Lily are watching. Lenny, sewing. I think my design for the monodard is really working. Thanks for agreeing to be my model. Pokes Lincoln with needle. Lincoln, ow. Yeah, sure. So, let me ask you a hypothetical. Realizing Lenny would not know what hypothetical means. I mean, a what-if question. Say you promised Lola you'd do something for her, but you forgot what it was. Lenny, shoving needle into Lincoln in shock. Landon. You're in huge trouble. Lincoln, my name is Lincoln. Lenny, you know what happens when you make Lola mad. Did I ever tell you about the Tiara crisis? Very, Tiara crisis? Aline, what happened? Flashback to the Tiara crisis. Lenny sits down in the chair only to hear a crunching sound and finds out she sat on Lola's favorite Tiara. Lola sees the aftermath. Lenny, boops. Sorry, Lola. Lola, with the same demonic grin from Lynn's flashback. Oh, that's okay. In Lori and Lenny's room, all of Lenny's stuff is gone. Lenny, where's all my stuff? Lola, outside. Step right up. Ladies and gentlemen. Free stuff. Lenny looks outside and notices that Lola is giving away all her stuff and gasps in demise. Lola, my sister doesn't need this stuff, but you do. End flashback. Me, Lola sold all of your stuff? Lincoln, petrified, all because you accidentally broke her Tiara. Linka, Lola is a magiral. Lenny, finished, and Viola. Okay, girls, fashion show. Lincoln, embarrassed. What? Girls? No way. Lenny, you promised. Lenny's friends pop in and ogle Lincoln in the monodard. One of them even takes a selfie with him, much to his embarrassment. I shield Lincoln in a dome of darkness and cover him. Me, sorry ladies. Fashion show is over. Ladies, they left. In Laney's room. Lincoln, are you sure you can do this? Laney is seen wearing a ballerina tutu. Laney, totally. Just like you said. Laney takes a running start and then leaps to Lincoln, where he catches her and then falls. Oof. We should really work on that. I am playing on the violin, Very is on the flute, and Aline is playing the clarinet. We are playing Igor Stravinsky's The Rite of Spring. Lincoln, you're all really good at playing that. We stop. Me, violin is one of my favorite instruments, and to be honest, I've never had a lesson in my life. Laney, you are really talented, JD. Me, thanks Laney. Lincoln, you're all talented. But Laney, when did you even start ballet? Laney, just a hobby I'm working on. You said you'd help me. Lincoln, yet I did. You're very graceful, Laney. Laney, thanks. Krista, Laney has quite the talent. She can dance really well and gracefully. Laney, thank you, Krista. Lincoln, well anyway, I promised Lola something, and... Laney, what? Do you remember what it was? Lincoln, I was hoping you knew. Laney, oh no. This is not good. You should never make Lola mad. Have I ever told you about the slip? Me, oh no. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this one. Flashback to the slip. Lainey was painting something in the hallway and some red paint dripped as Lola was on her pega and walk and she slipped on the paint getting it all over her back. Lainey, oops. Sorry, Lola. Lola, with the same demonic grin from Lenny's flashback. Oh, that's okay. I can wash that off. Minutes later, after Lainey washes her hands in the bathroom, she gasps in horror to see that her painting was destroyed. Then she followed a trail of paint footprints to see that her chest was smashed to pieces with the easel, which made Lainey scream in horror. End flashback. Me, holy ketchup stains. Very, Lola is a monster. Lincoln, trembles in fear she did that? Lainey, yes. And I don't even wanna know what she's gonna do to you if you don't do what she asks you to. Me, let her try. Aline, I won't let her. Lincoln, thanks guys. Lincoln runs off but Lainey stops him. Lainey, wait. We have one more performance. Me, I know just the song for it. Be right back. I run out and I bring in a cello. Me, Luna's letting me borrow her cello. My grandma on my dad's side played the cello. Lincoln, neat. We play Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky's Arabian Dance from the Nutcracker Suite. Lainey, boo. That's one of my favorites. Me, mine too. The Arabian Dance from Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker Suite is an amazing dance. Lainey, yet. Lincoln and Lainey continue dancing. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Lincoln, you sure I agreed to do this? Lori, I believe your exact words yesterday were, whatever you say, sis. We are in Lori's room. It is shown that Lincoln is being used as an ottoman for Lori to paint her toenails. Me, trust me, Lincoln. My sister uses me as an ottoman to paint her nails all the time and I'm used to it. Lincoln, oh. That's all right. Lori, so, I hear you got a little Lola problem. Lincoln, surprised that she knew. How did you? Lori, word gets around. Now, listen to me, Lincoln. You know what happens when you make Lola mad, so you'd better figure out what you promised her. Did I ever tell you about Sneeze Agedon? Flashback to Sneeze Agedon. Lola and Lori are sitting on the couch bored. Lola suddenly sneezes. Lola, achoo. Notices Lori right next to her and clears throat. I didn't hear a bless you. Lori ignores her and Lola gets that demonic grin again. Cut to a pot of boiling water on the stove that Lori passes by. Lori, has anyone seen my phone? Notices the pot, opens the lid, uses tongs to pull out a familiar object, gasps to see that it's her phone now destroyed and screams in panic. End flashback. Me, Lola destroyed your phone because you didn't say bless you? Lori, yep. Me, geez. This is like that one episode of The Twilight Zone. Lori, The Twilight Zone? What's that? Me, it was an old show that was made back from 1959 to 1964. It was created by Rod Serling. It's one of my dad's favorite shows from his past. It's about what happens to people that go through paranormal, futuristic, or supernatural events. Sometimes too complicated for the human mind to fully comprehend. These incidents involving you guys and Lola remind me of the episode It's a Good Life. Lincoln, what was that about? Me, it was made back in 1961. It's about a young boy the same age as Lola and Lana and he has omnipotent mental powers, including mind reading. He can do anything with his mind. He lives in a fictitious town called Peaksville, Ohio, and he isolated the whole town from the rest of the universe. He ruled over that whole town and everybody fears him, and if they don't show respect for him, he banishes them into a never-ending cornfield from which there is no return. Lori, whoa. That is terrible. Me, yet. Lola has fire powers but she doesn't use them like that. Very, thank goodness. Lincoln, fearing immensely if she did all that stuff to you guys, what is she gonna do to me? Lori, maybe you should talk to Lana. I'm sure she'll be able to help you. Lincoln, relieved of course. Thanks. Gets ready to go. Lori, I haven't done my top coat yet. Lincoln resumes his ottoman position. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Lana's room. Lana, what? You know what happens when you make Lola mad. I don't know what she wants you to do, but you'd better figure it out. Did I ever tell you about the frog fiasco? Lincoln, fearing immensely, do I want to know about the frog fiasco? Flashback to the frog fiasco. Lola is trying to apply some mascara when a frog croaks from behind her and makes her mess up. Lana, you're a burpy-dorpy today. Isn't he the cutest? Lola, chuckling menacingly under demonic grin, so cute. Later, Lana is getting ready to feed her frog. Lana, who's hungry, notices he's not in his tank. Seymour? Where'd you go? Hears Lola whistling and notices her carrying a shovel, seeing that Lola killed and buried Seymour. No. End flashback. Lana, I can't prove she took out Seymour, but I never saw him again. This is turning into a nightmare. Lincoln, desperate and scared. Lana, what am I gonna do? It's almost 3 o'clock. You gotta help me. Lana, okay. Take it easy. Thinks for a second. I know. Why don't you just think of everything she might want you to do and then do it? Lincoln, everything. Lana, despondently, remember Seymour. Lincoln realizes he has no other choice and gives it a try. We polish Lola's tiaras and beauty pageant trophies, clean her side of the room and princess mobile, mow the lawn, and clean the gutters. Lincoln, why does Lola care whether the gutters are clean? Lana, I know. It's crazy, right? Very well. This'll prevent water from pouring over the side. Lincoln has even repaved the driveway. Lana, Lola does love a smooth driveway. Lincoln even makes topiary sculptures in Lola's honor to the point where he's too tired to keep doing these tasks. Lincoln, fatigued. Phew, I did it. I'm beat. Lana, sees the time, 1 minute to 3 o'clock. Good luck, guys. Prepares to leave. Lincoln, wait. Where are you going? Lana, somewhere safe. Just in case. Closes door and leaves. The time has come, and Lola is not pleased. Lola, Lincoln. It's 3 o'clock. You failed me. Bursts in. You know what happens when you make Lola mad. Sports her demonic grin and has flames of fury in her eyes and an aura of fire around her. Very. Aline and Linka stand ready to defend Lincoln. Lincoln, begging for mercy. I'm sorry. I would have done what you asked me, but I didn't hear you. Reveals the buds. I was wearing these. All I heard was the sound of waves. Or was it crickets? Doesn't matter. The thing is, Lola goes from blind with rage to suddenly calm and merciful. I know you didn't hear me. Lincoln, hey. Eddie, Jesse, Lapis, Starfire, Raven, Tara, Volcana, Woody and the other sisters sans Lisa pop in with satisfied smiles. But Lainey and Lewin didn't have smiles on. Lola, you're not as clever as you think. Lincoln loud. Okay. What's going on? Flashback to what Lola was trying to tell Lincoln yesterday. Lola comes into Lincoln's room. Lincoln, is this too much mascara? Be honest. It's super important. Lincoln, having muted Lola out. I couldn't agree more. Lola, confused. Agree with what? Lincoln, right back at you. Lola, okay, you're weird. Lincoln's basketball shoots out of bounds and knocks over his wastebasket, revealing the noise-begone package, which Lola notices, making her make that demonic grin she made in all those other flashbacks. Lola, slyly, so, Lincoln, are you the biggest dork in the world? Lincoln, Unable to hear her, you can say that again. Lola, and do you love the taste of dog poop? Lincoln, you know it. Lola slyly smiles and tells the other sisters about the earbuds. Lori, so, he's been tuning us out all day. Lola nods. Luna, no wonder he didn't help me rest-ring my guitar. Lucy, or come to my seance. Luan, Eddie and I knew about it. Eddie, JD told us about it and we respected his wishes. Lynn, violently I'm gonna go rip out those earbuds and... Lainey, wait. There's gotta be a non-violent way to teach Lincoln a lesson. Lola, oh, there is. Lainey, you can think of it but I'm out. Luan, me too. Eddie, friends don't hurt friends. End flashback. Lincoln, so, all that stuff you guys made me do today, that was all made up. The sisters minus Luan and Lainey nod. Lola, yep. Lainey, mine wasn't. Your part was true and I didn't want to participate. Lola threatened me but I knew she was using that as an incentive. Luan, I didn't want to do it because it was wrong. Eddie, I didn't want to do it either. Me, you guys did the right thing. This was a very elaborate setup. Aline, this was pure genius. Very, I agree. Linka, me too. Jesse, this was truly a good plan. Lincoln, I can't believe you guys pranked me like that. Luna, you had it coming, little bro. You can't just ignore us. We're your family. Lori, and remember, you're not the only one who has to live in a noisy house. We all do. Lily, I didn't want to participate either. Because I can never hurt my big brother. Very, good for you, Lily. But Lincoln. Family comes first. Always. Lincoln, true. Me, hey, where's Lisa? Was she part of this too? Penny, no. She was doing some strange stuff. Me, oh she's in her lab. But then Lisa rushes in a panicked state. Lisa, Lincoln. Lincoln. You were supposed to help me with my lab experiment. Lincoln, thinking she's in on it. Okay, Lisa, you can give it a rest. I know all about your little joke. Lisa, what joke? Notices earbuds, I'm gonna need those. Takes them, puts them on, and hides under Lincoln's bed. There's a rumbling going on in Lisa's room and it causes a giant explosion that blows the entire roof off the house and it lands back on top the house, upside down. When the smoke cleared, I had everyone protected in a force field that cancelled out the loud noise of the explosion. I released the force field. Me, is everybody okay? Woody, yet. We're fine. Aline, but the explosion flipped the roof upside down. Lisa comes out. Lisa, is everyone alright? Me, yes, we're okay Lisa. Lynn Sr. and Rita walked in. Lynn Sr., why is the roof upside down? We all walked down to the living room. Me, Lincoln, you explain everything and I'll go fix the roof. Lincoln, okay. I fly up and lift the roof off and flip it right side up and put it back on the right way. 10 minutes later Lincoln finished explaining what went down. Lincoln, and that's what happened, and all because I just wanted some quiet. I wasn't trying to ignore anyone, I just wanted to read my comics in peace. I could have just left the house and do that if I didn't need to strip down to my underwear to feel more comfortable doing it. Eddie, JD told me and Luan and we respect his need for quiet. L Sr. In Peach Creek I had a lot of noise problems and it got on my nerves. Lainey, Lisa, me, Penny and Luan had no involvement in all this. Me, neither did Lily, Lapis, Jessie, Woody, Starfire, Raven, Volcana or Terra. Lynn Sr., Lola, did you honestly think that was necessary? Lola, he needed to be taught a lesson. Rita, I think some need it more than others. Lori, Lenny, Luna, Lynn, Lucy, Lana, and Lola, you are grounded for a week. So no texts or calls unless it's an emergency, and no music. As for you, Lincoln, you're off the hook. Lincoln, really? But I'm the one that caused all this. Lynn Sr., after what you've been through, that'd be beating a dead horse. Lincoln, what does that mean? Me, that means you've been through enough already, and adding a grounding to that would be like having to endure a fate worse than death. Lynn Sr., that's right, son. That's a bit extreme, but that's right. Lola, that's not fair. Jumps onto the coffee table. Me, you did all this, Lola. It's called karma. Rita, J.DS right. You can't take these matters into your own hands, Lola. Now you march up to your room and think about what you've done. Lola stomped away in a huff. Lori, Lincoln, I'm sorry I used you like an ottoman. Lincoln, I forgive you, Lori. Next time you should trim your toenails. Lori, noted. And Dad, JD said this whole thing was like an episode of The Twilight Zone. Lynn Sr., The Twilight Zone? I haven't watched that show in a long time. Rita, me neither. What episode was it like, JD? Me, it was like It's a Good Life. Lynn Sr., I remember that one. That was about the little boy with omnipotent mind powers. Me, yep. That one was weird. Lynn Sr., I loved that one. Me, great minds think alike, huh, Mr. Lynn? Lynn Sr., they sure do. Rita, this was all very similar in some sort of way to that episode. Me, yet. But Lola doesn't have mind powers and we don't have a cornfield. Lynn Sr., true. Me, Dad got me hooked onto that show and it was weird. Lainey, I never heard of that show. Lori, it was made back in the 1960s. Lainey, oh. Lenny, Linky, I'm sorry about what I did. Pricking you with those needles hurt me as well. Lenny leaned in and gave Lincoln a kiss on his forehead, making Lincoln smile. Lynn, me too. I thought beating you around like that would be fun, but being made to do it pretty much killed it. Lincoln, I'm feeling a little reluctant about forgiving you now. Me, Lynn, you are a good fighter. I know I said that when you did all that stuff to me when Ronnie Ann was hurting Lincoln. But you definitely have what it takes to be a world championship kickboxer. Lynn, thanks JD. That means a lot to me. Me, no problem. Lincoln gave Lily the earbuds. Lily, why are you giving me these, Lincoln? Lincoln, because I figured you could use them for getting some quiet with tranquil sounds. You need them more than I do. Lily, thank you, Lincoln. After the whole earbud incident, I decided to build Lincoln a big treehouse in the backyard to help him have his own little sanctuary to read comics and have some peace and quiet. Lincoln loved it. It had everything. It was like a little man cave outside for him. Lincoln, to the viewers, if you have a problem, don't try to avoid it, especially if your family has the same problem. It definitely helps to keep your ears open when someone needs your help. And definitely don't try something to teach someone a lesson, both just might bite you in the backside. Lincoln then pulled a cord that extended a slide from the back, which he went down and made his way in the house while Lisa watched from the kitchen window. Lisa, and that's why it's always a good idea to get the smart one involved in your plans. Me, you said it, Lisa. Very, that's our little scientist. Lapis, I agree. Aline, me too. The end. Another fanfiction done. I did this one earlier, but I lost everything when my computer went to sleep. But I got it all back. The Twilight Zone was one of my dad's favorite TV shows back when he was a kid. In the episode summary references, I put the Twilight Zone in as a reference. See you all next time. The Twilight Zone is owned by Rod Serling and CBS.